Just stick with it. It's not about perfection or getting it right or being perfect at doing it every single day. But I think the goal is to continue to advance, to continue to grow. And even when you feel like that you're falling back or you're not as focused or you're distracted, can you give yourself the grace enough to recognize that beating yourself up, yelling at yourself will not help you move forward. It's not going to make you more inspired or make you motivated. It's just going to cloud up your vision because when you yell at yourself and when you beat yourself up, it gets in the way of you seeing yourself as a person that actually can accomplish great things, that actually can create the life that you want to create, that actually can be loving, prosperous, and be successful and thriving. And so it's so important that you start to really appreciate the advancement rather than the perfection. Appreciate the growth rather than the consistent, I did this every day for a whole entire month. Like, that's really great. I think you really should be disciplined enough and committed enough to show up for something every single day for longer than a month, for years and years at a time. But in these stages where you're at right now, if you're still struggling with that consistency, if you're struggling getting things off the ground, you should really appreciate who you are right now. Appreciate what you've done right now. Use your past as good feedback, as a track record of, look how much I've created up until this point. Look at the person that I've become. And guess what? There's only more to come. Like, you're only getting better every single day. There's so much more for you to experience. There's so much more for you to create. But you got to stop beating yourself up today. You got to stop bullying yourself. You have to really start to appreciate the person that you are, because if you can't really fully appreciate yourself, it doesn't make you excited to offer yourself. It doesn't make you excited to show up. It doesn't make you excited to give, because if you are looking at yourself and calling yourself a piece of crap, or you calling yourself a procrastinator, or you're calling yourself lazy, why would you want to show up? Why would you want to give that to the world? And so it's really about being very intentional, being very specific about how you see yourself and how you describe yourself. Because how you describe yourself will determine how much you show up. If you're literally like beating yourself up all the time, you're actually digging yourself in a hole and not really uplifting yourself. And so, yet again, even if you feel like you're in a stage where you're not doing as well, continue to uplift yourself. Continue to speak words and surround yourself with people that can empower you, that can uplift you, that can show you the bigger vision. Get around people that are doing things that you're doing. Get involved in communities. Go to places where people are doing well, where they are thriving. Because guess what? Even though on the outside it looks like they're thriving, they are also struggling with things as well. And so, just in your process and your current phase of life, on your current journey, this is just a small thing that you may be struggling with, but understand that that doesn't determine or define how much you can create or how much you can give, or if you are being the main character in your life. Let's talk about that. Like, your challenges and your setbacks and your self-imposed limitations don't fully define you. They are only an aspect of you that you are learning to integrate, that you're learning to overcome, and that you will use as fuel to the fire, that you will use as a story of overcoming. And so you got to start seeing it like that. You have to start to allow yourself to have a wider point of view and see that you are a human being on this planet, and you have a very unique journey, and it's very specific to you, and you are the only one that can understand yourself and uplift yourself and empower yourself. Only you can beat yourself down. And so as long as you are being graceful with yourself and having a clear vision of where you want to go and continue to move towards that vision, you're going to be all right. I promise you, you're going to be all right. Take it day by day. Find the small wins. And this is something that I have to really tell you right now, because this is the most important thing. I fell into this trap of feeling like crap, but doing a lot of things to make me feel better, but still feeling like crap. And then that's really operating from this scarcity mindset or lack mindset. It's really not abundance. It's like, I'm not enough, so let me do more. So this is why I say you have to appreciate yourself, because there's nothing that you will do on this physical plane. There's not enough accomplishments, enough goals, enough accolades, enough money, enough whatever it is, fame, that's going to fill that space inside of you that only you can fill with the recognition and understanding that you are worthy right now, that you're a human being on this planet, and that you exist, and that existence is important. and appreciating yourself fully just for being here, not for what you are going to do in the future or not for what you did in the past, but fully appreciating yourself for the presence, the life that you are, and then allowing that beautiful life that you are, that light, that love, that creativity, that happiness, that joy to be expressed in the world, because that's truly what you want. You truly just want to be able to express yourself fully in the world, and you're not going to do that if you're beating yourself up and judging yourself constantly. Start appreciating who you are and watch how that lightheartedness, that joy, and that freedom starts to express itself effortlessly without you having to force yourself, and things will start to happen. You will continue to advance. And that's the whole goal, continue to advance. So thanks for watching, friends. I'll see y'all around. And also, I almost forgot, I started a Skool community, and it's called Main Character Academy Episode 1. And it's all about taking control of your life, taking ownership of who you are, and really being the main character of your life, not allowing things, people, places, relationships to dictate you, and helping you really create the life that you would love to live. That's a true expression of who you really are. If there's something that you'll be interested in, the link is below. And yeah, we'll love to see you on the inside. Peace.